I'm back at it. A very happy Wednesday. A very happy Wednesday afternoon. No, it's still morning, excuse me. Been up since 2 a.m. and it's only 11:20, but it feels like the afternoon to me. Does my voice does my voice echo? If you can hear a little bit of an echo, it is because I am at PBHQ, Pitboss World Headquarters, and or the farm. And actually checking out the framing. I think the last time I was here was actually kind of on the dark side. But hey, let me rewind. This is, I don't know what episode it is, 40, 46, 47, something like that. Oh yeah, there's still a little bit of water dripping from the ceiling there. All right, let me concentrate here. I'm not really sure what episode this is, but I'm going to call this, this is like a mini podcast episode. Maybe I should lock these doors. Here. I'm in Gam's room. Locked her slider down. Since there's no drywall, I can cut through the walls. Now I'm in our bathroom. It's a glorious bathroom. Now I'm in our bedroom. I need to concentrate. I have a big problem concentrating, don't I? All right, so it is. It's a mini podcast. Thought maybe I could try to do this throughout the SeaDuck season. This is a recap of. Well, today is day 10 of 60, and I thought since the other day, the long drive was it a long drive. Yeah, it was kind of a long drive. See how these doors lock. Wait a minute, hold on a second. There we go. Oh, fuck. They don't lock. What? The door's not locking. Look at it. It's a huge slider, 12 foot wide. And what am I looking at? I'm sorry, I'm seeing some purple, but it must be the polarization of my lenses. But, man, I really need to concentrate. I'm sorry. Sliders work independently of each other, so that's kind of cool. The big slider here looks out onto what we're calling our patio area. So, yeah. Today was day 10 of 60. Yesterday was day 9, and of course Monday was day 8. And I thought maybe I'd try to do these little mini versions. A set of plans. Mini version. I'm at the kitchen window now. That's a big kitchen window. It's tall. Makes me feel short. I'm sorry. I just keep looking at everything here. So, yeah, I thought I'd try to possibly do a quick little snippet of each day. I've been trying to step up on Instagram my daily day, whatever it is, of 60 SeaDuck hunting. Now I'm walking down a little hallway, and now I'm out into the main shop. Probably still echoing, but I guess it should sound a little bit differently. But no freaking garage doors. Supposedly they came in Monday. Today's Wednesday, and supposedly they're going to be installed next Monday. So that would be awesome to have the garage doors up. But I'm really rambling. I did come by to get the key card for the shutters, so Karen can check that out tonight. Chris Wilhelm, if you're listening, thank you very much. I'm gonna meander towards the front, get in some sun. My legs are on the cool side. There, the sun feels good. Okay, let me concentrate. So I did stop by just to get the key cards. Thought it would be a cool mini little segue about. Wow, it's glorious. I'm looking down 104 feet in the main building, 18-foot ceilings, but yes. I want to do a separate podcast, but I want Karen to be involved, and I like to do it just on PBHQ, Pitboss World Headquarters, the farm. Interesting. Probably need some deadbolts. One of the man doors. This is the man door that's between the two garage doors. All right, I'm not going to talk about Pitboss World Headquarters, PBHQ, the farm, because I really want to talk about day 9 and 10 SeaDuck hunting. It's been a good 2 days. It's been a very good, I won't say great. Well, I guess it's on your perspective. My new friends from Michigan, I think they said it was great. And yeah, it was very good. Great, maybe slightly. I don't want to exaggerate anything if I said great, but it's been very good. Another man door works well. I don't know about this. Looking at our power, I don't understand the disconnect. But we got 320 service with a disconnect that goes to two 220s, but it only disconnects the one box, not both of the boxes. So that I don't understand. All right, let me get back. So yes, I don't want to exaggerate and say it was great, but if it wasn't great, it was a very good 2 days. Yesterday should have been rough, and it wasn't. It was actually, the ocean was pretty flat. They were forecast for an east wind pretty strong in the afternoon, which it did kick in, but morning was good to go. They got their birds. Looking at, I'm sorry, I need to concentrate. Just looking at some stuff here. Yes, they got their birds. It was a nice shoot. It took them a little bit to get dialed in, to be honest with you, yesterday, and I think today they were much better attuned. Attuned, is that a good word to use? Yeah, I guess I'll say attuned. They're much better attuned today with what was what, and yeah, it was a great. It was, again, I'm about to say great. It was a great 2 days. I'm sorry. I'm looking at, because we don't have gutters on yet. I'm looking at all this rain pretty good. I'm looking at all the splatter on the metal. All right. So yesterday was good. Surfs, more surfs than commons. Common Scoter, Black Scoter, American Scoter, all the same bird. Surf Scoter is a Surf Scoter. That's my logo. And, of course, there's a White Wing Scoter. We did not see any White Wings yesterday, but we did see some Old Squall. A couple ran around, nothing crazy, but it was a good shoot. I think we were done. They had their birds by 8:30, I guess it was. And the wind did kick in yesterday, just like it was forecast to. And then today, I did go sit a little bit just to do a quick little physical wind check on what was what, and it was good. We were able to get out. Yes, it was windy, but it was coming from a good direction. When I say windy, knots to miles an hour, to get a mile an hour, times this number I'm going to say times 1.2. But it was, I look back and it was a good steady 13, 15, 17 knots with gusts up to like 22. So 22 times 1.12. My math is not that good without using my phone, but what's that? 25, 26 miles an hour, something like that. Maybe it's not that much. I don't know. But you definitely felt it, but it was in a good direction. I only put out 2 lines of decoys this morning, and I'm just kind of rambling around here. I only put out 2 lines of decoys this morning, and sorry, text message I shouldn't looked at. They flew really well, so we were done by 7. It was before 8 o'clock, 7:50 something. Again, new friends from Michigan are headed back towards Michigan. They came in a day early, kind of rested up from the 12-hour drive, did a little sightseeing in the area, and I believe they were going to stop by Havre de Grace and Vincenti's on the way out. So they are back, or headed back. They're not back, but they are headed back to Michigan. Very kind of them to leave me with some Crown Royal. I always appreciate that when people think of me, because it just means they follow along with what we're doing, what I'm doing. And that's pretty much it. So that was day 9 and 10. I will say the birds flew really well both days, actually. Oh, and I said, yes, I did say I only put 2 lines of decoys out. That's how windy it was, how breezy it was, that it didn't really matter. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be looking at stuff while I'm trying to talk. Just I won't say analyzing, admiring, questioning, a little bit of everything here going on. I'm back in the hallway now. Kind of the hallway is almost, I guess you could almost kind of say it's the center of the entire building, kind of a T-shaped building, an odd-shaped T-shaped building. And again, I do want to do an official podcast so we can really dive into what PBHQ, Pitboss World Headquarters of the farm, truly is. Right now, it's just kind of Been sitting for a few days with nothing going on. But it's going to kick back in here shortly. I know Chris is just like they hauled ass on getting this thing up. I'm sure that's what they're off doing somewhere else, and then it'll circle back around and get us dialed in and get us done. It's been a good 2 days. The birds flew well both days. Generally and typically, they've flown well anyway. The first week, to recap, because I have not done one of these for days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 60. I'll say 5 of the days were good, kind of as advertised, and 2 of the days are a little on the off side. And luckily, the 2 days that it was off slightly, those were two 2-day hunts. So they did get to experience the as advertised experience, I guess is a good way to put it, as well as, it's hunting kind of thing. And people say it all the time, and I know it's the truth, but from my guide's perspective, man, I want everybody to just have a blast and have a great time. And sometimes just the wind, the weather, the birds, Mother Nature, however you want to frame it up, just doesn't work out that well. But, I probably pegged Mike on that one, but sorry. It's been a good season so far. We're, a sixth of the season done. I guess I'm going to be the old guy and say I kind of like the breaks. We're going to go the rest of this week. We do not have Sunday hunting in Maryland, if you do not know that, at least Sunday waterfowl hunting in Maryland. So we're going to go do I'm sorry, I'm looking at other stuff again. This is horrible of me. I'm sorry. We are going to do, what am I talking about? Yes, we're going to do the rest of this week. That's right, no Sunday hunting. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday at Fred West. Fred West Farms is on Friday. Looking forward to that hunt. Get those guys out. Hopefully have a good time. Fred and his wife did, as I said before, earlier podcast, not today, I did not say it, but they were on PEI. Okay, there we go. Just making sure. Sometimes my sunglasses kind of confuse things. I couldn't see the screen very well. That's why I tapped the mic to make sure we had some modulation, I believe would be the terminology I want to use there. But yes, Fred West Farms, Fred and Mary Beth were up on PEI, as I said on the last episode of the Pitboss podcast. Which again, I keep saying it, but I'm looking. Behind me, I can spin around and look. There's a room that is going to be the dedicated podcast room. So once we get that rolling, hopefully there'll be a little more structure in my life. Once we're here, 100%, there'll be a little more structure in my life. Looking at the American flag straight out. North? I guess that's more west. I'll say west to east, then the Maryland flag a little smaller, and then Karen's Australian flag standing out straight too. But get through. Let me concentrate here. Reel it back in, Jeffrey. So yes, the rest of this week. Then we got the week of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Thursday, then Friday. Saturday is the first day of deer season, so pretty much everything shuts down in Maryland. So another big break until December 15th, where the season kicks back in, and then we're straight to January 31st. So if you've taken the time to listen, thank you very much. We do appreciate that. If you are not following along with us on, let me speak more clearly. If you are not following along with us on Instagram, please do so. And you can kind of keep up with the daily videos of the SeaDuck hunting, which I need to get home and I downloaded them. I just need to go through and get some tweaked, get some edited up, and I think that's about it. So yes, recap. This is the Pitboss mini podcast episode, the recap of days 9 and 10 of 60 SeaDuck hunting right here in Maryland with the no special SeaDuck season. So SeaDucks obviously are ducks, but now we can just take advantage of them and target them during duck season in the Atlantic Flyway. I've said it a bunch of times in the last 8 months. I bet you that. Yeah, no special SeaDuck season anymore. That's a loud truck. What kind of truck is it? Oh, it's a concrete mixer, cement mixer. Yes. There's no special SeaDuck season anymore in the Atlantic Flyway. So, all right, enough of this. I got my shutter key card. We're going to do Chris's suggestion. I do agree with him. Out front, we're gonna do some put some shutters up. So, at least on the second floor windows. So, I think that's it. I was saying I do appreciate you taking the time to listen. Thank you very much. And as always, thinking of you, we are. Good afternoon. Or excuse me, good morning still.